yeah. Oh, you can. This is, yeah, and then 1264 divided by 25. No, there's a way to do that. So sorry. I was trying not to be too hard.
Teachers, excuse interruption.
Yeah.
10th grade last name V through Z. Report to the nurse's office. V through Z.
Yeah, you did. Yep. Except for it's not negative. Somewhere there's a negative that shouldn't be there. I don't know how. Yeah, oh, okay. Did you take it off? Oh, that's what I did. I forgot the negative. I believe so. Yes, just keep going. If there's something wrong, oh, I had to do the circle method. You don't have to do that on this one. Because on this one, they do the off. I did this. I just forgot to do the X. Yeah, this one, they give you the depth, which is X. This one, they give you the intensity. I did that first. I might come back. Oh, no, that's what I started to do. Yeah. No, so you just figure out what this is. Doesn't this help a little? Okay, yeah, figure out what that is and then solve it. Yep. Except there's not negative. Similar. And this other one is negative. So negative. Okay, good deal. Most of you are right on the right track, almost done, or real close. So this one we use the second equation because it's talking about Lake Superior. And this time they give you the intensity. So we're going to plug that in for I. So the formula is the log of I, and I is 2.8 over 12 equals 0.0125x. Then the log of 2.8 divided by 12, close parentheses, is like negative 0.63202, blah, 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 blah. So, did I lose anybody yet? Well, lost me because I left off that negative like a whole bunch of you did. Right here, there was a negative in this problem. All right. So then to solve this, I divide by negative 0.0125. And that number we just got divided by negative 0.0125 is 50.562, which really doesn't matter because the directions say at what depth to the nearest foot. So that's 51, what's the units? Feet, because it said to the nearest foot. Okay, C. Solve both intensity equations for I in terms of X. And then by investigating graphically at what depth, for X is greater than 0, is the intensity in both lakes the same? Show your work and explain your reasoning. All right. So the first equation was, for Lake Erie, is log of I over 12 equals negative 0.00235x. And it says to solve this for I. So how do I get I by itself? Circle method. Yep, there's a little 10 here. So 10 to the negative 0.00235x equals I over 12. So times 12. That equals I. That's for Lake Erie. Lake Superior is going to be the same thing. Only slightly different equation. Log of I over 12 equals negative 0.0125x. Got to do the circled method again. Or multiply by 12. Okay, so what we do is we graph each one of those into your y equals. $12 times 10 to the, don't forget to put parentheses around the exponent if it doesn't make it a little exponent. 0.00235x. Also, don't forget to put the x in it. Here's what mine look like. Again, yours might have, if you have the actual caret key show up, you then would need an extra set of parentheses around that. When you go to graph it, since it said in the directions for x is greater than 0, we're going to make our x-min, instead of -10, we're going to make it 0. And our x-max, we can leave at 10. And again, zoom 0 is a good way to graph it. You just got to set the x first. Let me take a picture of it real quick. And then I'll come look at it. Yeah, there's what mine looks like. So probably. Excuse me. Okay, go back to it. Did you use that negative? Okay, and then the parentheses size should be around. Oops. Yeah, no.
Because when he got the person is staring. She's just like crapping out.
Anybody have a problem? Okay, so we want to see where they cross. It kind of looks like maybe we can see. So if we hit second, trace, number 5, and then enter 3 times. What did yours say?
2. Are we talking about x?
X.
Yeah, 2.313 e to the -12.
Okay. Okay. All of those are equivalent to 0. 2 point whatever, or mine's like 1.62 e to the -12. That means that there's 12 zeros in front of that number before the decimal. So it's 0. So the problem is we wanted where it was greater than 0. So there aren't any. So, no. That just means when they're at the top of the lake, well, it's the same, but there wouldn't be any depth in the lake. So obviously your homework is day 59. Make sure you put your calculator on my desk. I